Hello everyone and welcome to Fletcher Farms Amarillo. I'm Julie Fletcher. Today's episode is about Liam and Quinn's acupuncture appointment. Dr. Megan Hardy came out on Tuesday to do acupuncture on Quinn and Liam. If you don't know Quinn and Liam's story, I'll put a link in the description below. But Liam has severe arthritis in his front legs and we've been treating him with medications and steroid injections. So we actually wanted to try something a little bit different to see if it would give him some more relief, because obviously all these horses are here for retirement and we want to keep them as comfortable as possible. Since his arthritis is so severe, we wanted to try additional treatments to make sure he does stay comfortable and that he is not in pain. So we brought Dr. Megan Hardy out. I met Dr. Hardy through Animal Medical Center. She actually takes care of our dogs and our dogs are doing well. I'll have to do an update on them too. But she came out this week and did acupuncture on Liam and Quinn. Quinn, we just got a couple weeks ago, not too long ago, not even a month I think, and he has cellulitis in his back leg. She has had experience with other horses that have cellulitis in their legs and acupuncture has helped them. But this was our appointment with Dr. Megan Hardy with Amarillo Equine. If you're not familiar with acupuncture, acupuncture involves the insertion of a pre-sterilized stainless steel needle through the skin at a predetermined site called an acupoint. Acupuncture will produce a tingly or heavy sensation at the acupoint. So the needles don't actually go in his legs, they go in his back?
There'll be a little bit of both.
Oh, okay. Huh, interesting.
Start with these ones because they're less scary.
Okay. Good boy.
So when you use this last one, I can tell you a little bit better.
Okay.
For draining the lymphatic system for his leg, we are trying to stimulate his nerves to stimulate his lymphatic system for draining, right? So everything nerve-wise starts at the spinal cord, well, starts at the brain, works its way down, and then works its way south, right, to his legs. So I start at the top because it's less scary, and I start on the left side because that's less scary for these guys. And hopefully my goal is to get some lower down, but we don't always win the first time. So it's about him realizing these aren't fly bites, they're not going to attack and kill him, and trying to make him comfortable with it. So, yeah. And cellulitis is a hard battle. The other patient that I have that deals with it, it's not an easy fix for sure. So.
Often do you think we should do this or try this?
So everybody's a little bit different. A lot of times we talk about weekly or even monthly for these guys, you know, as far as, because if it was acute and we knew what happened in an injury, I'd say let's do it weekly. Yeah. But for him, it's a little harder. So a lot of it takes time too. Gotcha. So we got to kind of reteach his body and to heal itself. Okay. So.
Do you think we should start out with like maybe every 2 weeks or so?
That's what I'm thinking would be a good program for him. But everybody's different. Oh, you got tough skin on your butt, kid. You're a lot, big man. So it does take time, but the goal is to stimulate his nerves and his own body to heal and drain his lymphatics.
Oh, I know. Do you agree that the flies are vicious, buddy? Yeah. So is this just going down his spine?
Yep, so we're starting at his spine. And all of these nerves kind of innervate those hind legs. Okay. And so that's our goal, is to stimulate those nerves and lymphatics to start draining that other side.
Gotcha.
But we want it balanced, right? So left and right.
Okay, so. Gotcha.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like it can be tingly. When it was in my hand, it's tingly, so.
Nerves and doing it.
And the goal is to stimulate the nerve, not stab the nerve.
Do we go to the other side again?
Itchy. All right, big guy. Okay. Pull these needles in 15 minutes. We let him marinate and then kind of let them do their thing. And as long as he doesn't start to get uncomfortable, my goal is to leave him 15 minutes. Okay. So as far as if he'll just relax and stand, we can just kind of, don't tie him, but maybe loop his lead rope and do, you know, start the other one marinating. And then hopefully when we're done putting those needles in, come back and pull his needles. So yeah. He might be a good candidate too for buteless. You know, I think they could both benefit from him, because I was just watching him walk as we were doing him, and you know, he was pretty stiff, you know, all over, and yeah.
Before Dr. Hardy started the treatment, we did talk about some alternative therapies and some other supplements that I could give the horses. I did recommend a product called Buteless, and it contains devil's claw and vitamin B. She said it's actually really good for horses with arthritis, so we are going to add that into the horses with arthritis. We're going to add that into their Alpha Pro every day.
Okay. All right, it's a little teeter-totter, but we got it. Acupuncture has been, I think, 7 years, and the chiropractic I've done for 10 now.
So let me know if I'm in your way.
Hi, big man.
So what are these spots? Are these just additional?
The front leg kind of stuff to help.
Gotcha.
You know, make those feel better up front.
Okay.
So I know he's got some stuff on the hind end, but he's got a lot of stuff on this front end as well. So I wanted to kind of get an all-over kind of wellness treatment.
Perfect. Perfect. Yep.
A lot of muscle, kid. Okay, we're going to switch sides now.
Yep.
One's a little sensitive, okay. I know, we'll get to the front. I know, that's an itchy spot. It's not cookies, I'm sorry.
Why not?
When we'll hear that wrapper and think it's cookies.
Yeah.
I know, you're so brave. You're so brave. Oh. No. I know, itchy. Hey, I know, it's not a fly though. I promise you that.
I'm sure.
See, not a fly.
I think it was.
I'm so sorry. Got half or more, kid. Real good. Real good.
Good job.
I know. I know, you got a lot of soreness on the front feet. I know, kid. I know, it's terrible. I know. It's good. I know.
Easy.
I know. That one tingles a lot.
Are they really long needles?
They are 50 millimeters. So
Oh, okay.
The whole tube, you know. So
Gotcha.
you can do some different ones, and I'll move that one. Hey. Was it terrible? It's terrible.
Good boy.
And you said his left had the pastern as well.
Yes.
But that's why this side's more sore. It's okay, I promise. I know. Good job. And I'm gonna pull that one since it hurts. I know. Good job.
You did
It's
good.
terrible. You're not sure you like it.
It's questionable. I'll tolerate it though.
Okay, so it is just perfect time to pull his needles.
Okay.
And he'll be at 12:30.
Okay.
So let me pull his needles real quick, and I'll have you stay with him so that he doesn't wander out. Yeah. I see
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna save some of these and show you. Okay. Good job. You did good job. Do you want me to just unclip him? And yeah. Okay. Oh, just because I think this is kind of interesting, I wanted to show you. And they can definitely be a lot more corkscrewed. I don't know for you. Can you see those? How they're bent? So they can get really corkscrewed, and a lot of times that is tension in the muscles. These are from his left side, okay? So with that leg, they get the muscles sliding past from tension, and knots in our muscle, kind of similar, right? And so they get very corkscrewed.
So that's why they do that?
Yeah, they can be a lot worse than that too. So this really isn't too bad, but I thought it was interesting to show you. So.
Absolutely.
The OSPHOS is a product that helps to change bone metabolism, so the calcium phosphorus channels, and I've seen a lot of really positive things for those navicular horses, the ringbone horses, so pastern arthritis would be in that family, but it can be really great. I try not to do it on days when he might be dehydrated or things like what's 110, so you know, some of those things, but you can do it all, you know, that's a systemic product, so it's just a muscular injection, and then you booster the first time in 3 months, and then after that every 6 months. So it is expensive, I can't sugarcoat it, but I do see a really lot of positive things. OSPHOS, O-S-P-H-O-S. So yeah, they can get it ordered, and you know, it's one of those things, is he probably ever gonna get on the racetrack and win a foot race? Probably not. But for my horse, it really helped his ring bone. He has some severe, you know, career-ending injuries as well. So it wasn't even the ring bone. He had torn a flexor tendon on a hind leg. Had the flexor tendon, he kind of seemed to come out of that, and then he started limping on his front leg. I'm like, what are you doing? And so we gave him the OSPHOS from a ring bone standpoint, and he really did seem to improve on that. He'd been on OSPHOS for years prior for his navicular, and we have several horses that are on it from foot issue kind of things. And I've really liked it. I want to say it's $350, $400, so it is really expensive. Definitely, you know, it's something to look into and maybe just try for him, especially for him. You know, I don't know on a cellulitis standpoint that it's going to be that beneficial for him, but I have really, really loved it. you know, for my own horses and even client horses that are that old age, we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of arthritis. Even on the younger side, I would never use it on anyone under probably 8 in a draft horse.
Yeah,
right? Because
everyone's older.
Okay, good. You don't want to use it in anybody that's still growing, so babies. And draft horses grow late in life. So, you know, I've really loved it. And is it necessarily going to change his x-rays? No. But what I think you hope for and what I would hope for would be comfort for him. So might be something to try. And if your primary care can't get it ordered, holler at me, we can get it ordered. You know, certainly I do mine during the summer and during the hot months, but one of the only things that I have seen people describe as side effects are definitely if he gets dehydrated, it's hard. It can be hard on the kidneys the day it's given. So yeah.
Somebody else suggested something. It was like another type of shot that you do, like some of an I forgot what it was called. It started with an A, but it was some kind of
like Adequan maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do love Adequan. Okay. My frustration with Adequan is that you have to give it so often, and it's injections, and so
in the joint injection.
Nope.
So regular,
just in the muscle. So it is a glucosamine injection, so it bypasses the stomach metabolism. I love it for dogs. I love it for horses. All of our dogs are on it. My young man horse is on it at home. But what it does in difference than all those other things he's already on, or the Osphos, is it helps to preserve the joint cartilage, the joint health, and really, you know, keep things as healthy as long as we can. Rather than, it doesn't necessarily do just a ton from a pain standpoint. So that's why you're still going to need some of this other stuff. But I do love the Adequan. The frustration for me for that part is that you have to give it every 4 days for a month, and then you go down to, there's not necessarily like in dogs we give it monthly. Where are you going?
No, buddy, back up. Come on, you got to stay right here.
You have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I think I might choose Osphos first for him, but Adequan is wonderful too. They just work in really different ways, and so I like the Osphos because you don't have to give it all the time, It's for the first one you booster in 3 months, and then after that's every 6. So I really like it from that point. And not that you couldn't do it every 3 months. It's just from a cost standpoint, you try and get it down to a maintenance level. So I do really love that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the other stuff too.
Yeah, the Buteless. Yeah.
With the MSM and the raw ginger.
Yeah.
I saw like a rose hip or something like that, and I'm like, well, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I have a lot of people use the rose hip and really like that as well, so it's not a bad one to try. The other thing I guess I haven't
don't want to over supplement that, with stuff, and to the point where it's not going to work.
Yeah. I think you'd be hard pressed. I think in my experience they stop eating it before that level.
I put it on their Alpha Pro.
Yeah, and they eat it. Yeah. Good. Yes, definitely do that. Yes.
They have
2 minutes, sir. 2 minutes. Him, the only thing, and you probably heard this before, is I think it would be great to cold hose that leg. And
the hose.
Of course he does.
And then
of course.
She also recommended a wrap.
Yeah.
Like a wrap to keep him on at night, because I can keep him inside at night.
Yeah.
Can't find them in the fit.
Yeah, so also not surprising.
I've ordered 2 so far, and they don't work. They were too small.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they stand in the barn, you can see them. They get sweaty. And that's why
Oh yeah. And he was sweaty, especially on that left side for all of his needles. Yeah. So I'm really hoping that means that it's opening up those channels.
Gotcha.
Okay, you can get him out, but you still can't have the hay, sir. He's like, I'd really like that hay though. Teeny. They are, I believe, 1/8 the size of a piece of hair, human hair.
Really?
Yeah, so they're teeny.
How's that, buddy?
Okay. All right, I still don't want you eating the hay, sir. I'm so sorry.
Dr. Hardy said the horses might be a little bit tired after their treatment. Quinn didn't seem to mind too much and went back out to the pasture to graze. However, Liam was passed out in the paddocked area, and I really thought something was wrong with him. I texted Dr. Hardy and asked her if this was normal for him to be laying around for a couple hours, and she said it was completely normal. I had to go out into the paddocked area to wake him up for dinner. Time for dinner. Come on, bud, let's go. Time for dinner. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something. I know I definitely learned something about acupuncture, and definitely I'm going to go for acupuncture myself. I need to find someone here locally in Amarillo to get acupuncture from, so definitely going to be something that I'm going to try for myself personally. So Quinn is going to be getting acupuncture every 2 weeks, and we're probably going to do Liam once a month. So stay tuned for more updates on those. We hope you enjoyed this video, and I do get questions on ways to support us. We have our goat milk soap available that's made with natural and organic products. Our soaps actually contain essential oils, so they're not overpowering with scent, and they just leave you feeling refreshed and clean. But I will put a link in the description below to all our soaps that we have available. Also make a donation to the Big Hoof Foundation. All your donations go directly towards helping the horses with any medical that they need, or any alternative treatments such as acupuncture or the OSPOS injections that Dr. Hardy suggested for the other horses. So that's definitely something that we're looking into, and we're going to discuss that with Dr. Wagner and see if that's something that we should go forward with all our horses that have arthritis in their pastern joints. Hi, Liam. Yeah. But Liam says if you want to make a tax-deductible donation, he would appreciate it because it will go towards his acupuncture and his OSPOS injections. Please don't eat my camera. Oh, okay, that's good. Don't eat my camera, please. I know, you're a big boy, I know. But you can make a tax-deductible donation to the Big Hoof Foundation, and it will help with all their medical treatments and anything else that they need, other supplements or anything like that. We also do have an Amazon wish list that does have the MSM supplements and the Buteless. I did put that on our Amazon wish list that Dr. Hardy recommended. So if you want to support us in those ways as well, we would truly appreciate it. We do still have our t-shirt fundraiser going on until August 4th through Bonfire. So if you want to get a Big Hoof t-shirt, or a hoodie, we have t-shirts and hoodies. If you'd like to purchase one of those, I'll put a link in the description below to where you can do that. If you want to send a gift of Alpha Pro to the horses, feed is the one thing we always go through the most around here. Hi, Paze. This is Paisley. Yeah, it's a Paisley. Feed's the one thing we always go through here on the farm. So if you'd like to send a gift of Alpha Pro to the horses, you can do that through our local feed store at HF&C Amarillo, and I'll put a link in the description below to where you can do that as well. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned. We'll have lots more updates coming. And also wanted to say thank you to everybody that has donated to the foundation, sent us gifts of Alpha Pro, gifts from our Amazon wish list. All of this wouldn't be possible without your support, so we truly, truly appreciate it, and thank you all so very much. But again, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned. We'll have lots more updates coming and lots of things happening around here. So we will see you soon, and thank you all for watching. Bye!